What is going on, guys? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you all. Today, guys, we're going to talk about Shiba Doge token. Now, remember, I always like to preface by saying that I'm not a financial advisor, but rather I always try to put you guys on the plays that I'm in. So the story behind Shiba Doge, a Shiba Inu whale and a Dogecoin whale came together because they saw all of the back and forth happening between both communities, and they said, hey, you know what? Why don't we create our own token? And now Shiba Doge has been created. Now, folks, I want to make sure to let you guys know during the beginning of the video, that yes, I was compensated for this video from the Shiba Doge development team. So again, this is what you can consider a sponsored video, if you will. But I actually think that this could be a pretty unique it's a unique idea, first and foremost, and it could really be a pretty substantial investment, especially because Dogecoin did so well, Shiba Inu did so well. Now imagine if both communities came together to invest into Shiba Doge. It could be something pretty massive. So let's go ahead and dive into their website. And I smile because you guys could probably see what their NFTs kind of look like. They have this Dogecoin or Shiba Inu NFT that they've created. But let's go ahead and dive in. And they have this Medium article that I will go into in just a moment. But first, let's look at their tokenomics. Their token supply, a lot. Just like most meme tokens, huge token supply, but the maximum wallet allocation is 1% of the total supply can be allocated to a single wallet address to, again, keep away whales if possible, but 1% is still pretty substantial. Burn on launch, so 50% of the total supply was burned on the date that that the contract launched. 5% redistribution, and then 5% goes to liquidity, which is locked, and then 5% to marketing, meaning approximately we're looking at a 15% tax on buys and sells for Shiba Dogecoin, or Shiba Doge token. So here they give you kind of the synopsis or the initial story on Shiba Doge. So again, two mortal enemies for the greater good. So the two kingdoms, one purpose, to see the evolution of currency evolve from government-controlled monopolies and give back to the power of the people. But there is one problem. The only way that can happen is if the community comes together for the greater good of all mankind. That, at its core, is the mission of Shiba Doge, to ultimately merge the communities behind both Shiba Inu and Dogecoin. If you think that's a possibility, then cool. If not, totally understandable, because for me, I know SHIB is always going to be its own entity and Dogecoin will also be its own entity. But Shiba Doge can create, again, those of you who are kind of stuck in the middle, not knowing which one to invest in, or if you're invested in both, this might be a pretty unique opportunity in the market. The combined market cap of both of these currencies currently sits around a $40 billion market cap in US dollars, which was represented for 5 million token holders amongst the two communities. Our short-term goal is to merge 1% of that audience, creating a 50,000 plus holder base and a $400 plus million market cap in valuation. Again, by focusing on the initial 1%, we believe that we can bring more people together as the community embraces SHIB Doge is the ticker symbol. So it's interesting because I went over to, again, CoinMarketCap and also DEX Tools. And on DEX Tools, you see that there's about 6,200 holders currently. And the market cap is currently sitting at 19 million, which is actually pretty substantial for such a new token that has only been around since the end of December. It hasn't even been a month yet. Today maybe marks the 1 month for Shiba Dogecoin. So again, a lot of these Dogecoin, Shiba Inu tokens, a lot of them continue to get created in the Ethereum blockchain space or the ERC20 space, but this one definitely has caught some eyes, and I was pretty excited to see it. And I was like, this could actually be something pretty substantial or pretty big if you can get enough community involvement from both the SHIB investors and the Dogecoin investors. I would highly, highly recommend, and I'll put it in the link in the description, for you guys to go over and read the Shiba Doge Medium article that the developers put together. It says Shiba Doge, bringing together mortal enemies. And it's about a 5-minute read. It's not too long. And Peter starts off by saying, again, life for me has been interesting thus far. I was down on my luck for many years, having trouble. And this is the unique part. Again, I told you guys that a Dogecoin and a Shiba Inu token whale came together. So he says here he got scammed for his life savings by a few nefarious people who seemed legit to him. Times were tough, but he had been following this coin called Dogecoin for quite some time. It's all ironic as as he says here, as I write this because the coin was essentially started as a pure joke. And after having spent some time in a few forums and subreddits, I saw the community begin to emerge from a few dedicated believers to something that could be started and also taken seriously. Having spent a lot of time on previous ventures trying to sell my visions with financial forecasts, complex financial models, I was absolutely amazed at the power of decentralized communities coming together to help each other out. So again, he talks about way back when he purchased Dogecoin in 2017. Today, Dogecoin sits at a $20 billion market valuation. And again, kind of gives the spiel on who and how Shibadoge token has come together, and how these two individual whales, right, who you would think, again, could be extreme and permanent enemies, they instead came together and decided to create a token for both the communities. So I highly do recommend everybody at least go ahead and do your research. And the reason that I say do your research is one of the big things that they're doing regarding their NFTs that they dropped is there is a one-of-one Elon NFT within the NFTs that have been already minted so far. So it says the one-of-one Elon Doge NFT still remains to be claimed. You still have a chance to mint your Doge Army NFTs to see the next reveals today at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which again is only going to be in a few hours. And so it says here, if you go to mint.realshibadoge.com, you can go and mint it. So what's the unique thing? What comes if you mint an Elon NFT? Well, you guys can probably guess. They're actually going to be giving away a Tesla, a Plaid, so a Tesla Model S Plaid to the person who mints the one-of-one Elon NFT. So again, go on their website, check out what they have to say. And I think, again, at the very least, it's presenting a pretty unique opportunity in the crypto space. There's a lot of tokens coming out. And I understand that. There's too many going around for us to even keep half of them in line. But regardless, if you go through their website, check out what they have coming. Their roadmap, look through from launch till stage 3. Because again, their white paper hasn't even been released yet. This is still an extremely new token. But I think the fact that they're bringing the SHIB community and the Doge community together as one could be something quite substantial. So again, guys, I really appreciate your guys' love and support. Make sure you smash that like button if you haven't already, and consider subscribing to the channel. But that's all I had for you guys today. So until next time, SHIB Army and Dogecoin community, keep investing. Peace.